What is going on, you guys? This is me, Jason, aka Titans Daily, and welcome back to another video. This is the quarterbacks tier list for the 2025-2026 NFL season. And yeah, I'm going to say this right now. If your quarterback is in a tier that you don't agree with, then I'm sorry. This is just my personal opinion. If you want to say something, say it in the comments, and I'll try to do my best. But with that, if you guys enjoy these videos, hit the like button down below. I appreciate all your support. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get started. So we got S through F here. I'm gonna start just how the way the order is. So Aaron Rodgers. Right now he's on the Steelers. He's 40, right? 41 probably. I'm gonna give him a solid C tier. He's not terrible. He's not as good as he was like 10 years ago. He really is a good quarterback, but I don't know if he's going to take Pittsburgh to the Super Bowl. That's just me, but I think Aaron Rodgers is a solid quarterback. He deserves in the C category. I'm going to also zoom in just a little bit. Hope it doesn't mess up everything. Does that look a little better? I don't know. So, yeah, we have S on top, then A, then B, then C, then D, then E, then F. Anyways, my ad blocker's not working. It's okay. Aiden O'Connell. I'm going to put Aiden O'Connell in D. He just wasn't that good last year for the Raiders, to be honest with you. Could have been a little bit better, to be honest, but where it sits right now, Aiden O'Connell sits in a solid D category. Anthony Richardson. I don't want to hate on Anthony Richardson too much because he is a third-year quarterback right now, or he's going into his third year. So I'm going to give him a C tier. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. His interception touchdown ratio is atrocious. He hasn't been staying healthy. He probably won't be the starter week one. It'll probably be Daniel Jones. And I don't know if Daniel Jones he is on this list. So I'm going to give Anthony Richardson a solid C. Okay, Baker Mayfield. It's our first B. I think Baker turned around Tampa, honestly. He took the keys away from Tom Brady. Did a really good job last year. Unfortunately, they did lose to the Commanders in the wild card round, which does suck. But I think Baker's a really solid quarterback, and I think he's very competent. He's pretty good for what the Bucks are, and he just fits that Bucks team perfectly. Him and Todd Bowles have a really good connection, and they have really good receivers in Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. I think what's his name, Kate Otten's still there. So yeah, the Bucks are overall decent team with Baker. Bo Nix. I'm gonna put Bo Nix in the A tier. He did some good. I'm actually A or B. I'm gonna put him in A for right now. Bo Nix had a really good rookie season. Took the Broncos from a no playoff team to a playoff team. They did get their ass kicked in Buffalo, but there's the thing with Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a great passer. He played really well. He knows how to play football. Put it lightly. He knows how to put the ball in the right place. He's really good. And Brock Purdy, B. Something about Brock Purdy. I mean, he is Mr. Irrelevant after all. He did sign a massive deal, like a 2-year, $200-something million contract this past offseason. So he might be a little overpaid, but for right now, he's a B tier. He's consistently taken the Niners to the playoffs. He took him to the Super Bowl twice, right? Did he take him to the Super Bowl twice, or is that just the one time? I think it was just that one time, if I remember correctly, because no. Yeah, that's right. He only took him to the Super Bowl once. So, and they lost in overtime. So I'm going to give him that B spot. Bryce Young, I'm going to give him a C. I'm going to rate him above Anthony Richardson because it is Bryce Young, and he's still young. Haha, get it. Bryce Young, he's still developing. He's probably going to be a decent quarterback. He's not going to be the best quarterback ever, but he's going to be pretty good. I think he'll just stick around and see for right now. Caleb Williams, towards the end of the season, he was doing pretty good. I'm going to put him in C, right behind Anthony Richardson. Caleb Williams still has a lot of time to develop. He's still only 22 years old. Kid does paint his nails, so that is interesting. But, I'm going to put Caleb Williams in C. Okay, this is where I get to some of the rookies. Cam Ward, honestly, the Titans quarterback that they just picked first overall this past year, I'm going to put him in C. I'm going to put him behind Caleb Williams. The only reason why I'm doing that is because we haven't seen Cam Ward play football at the NFL level yet, and we don't know what he's going to be like. Is he going to be as good as he was in minicamp? Is he going to be okay? Is he going to be better than what Ryan Tannehill and Will Levis was? As a matter of fact, let me put Will Levis in D. Will Levis is not the worst quarterback ever. Put that right there. I'm putting him in D because he is at least competent enough to be a good backup. Okay? I'm just saying. Cooper Rush, I think that's who that is. Put him in F. There's really no. But Cam Ward and Will Levis, I'm going to put Cam Ward above him for right now because Cam Ward's upside is tremendously better than what Will Levis's upside was. And I think Will Levis had shown flashes like the Falcons game, the Texans game in 2024 where he threw 3 touchdowns. He's shown brief moments of decent football, but he's just overall a D. Same thing, and then Cooper Rush. I haven't seen enough of Cooper Rush to place him any higher. Honestly, Cooper Rush belongs in F. Dak Prescott. I'm gonna put Dak in A. Maybe I'm gonna put him above Baker. I'm gonna put Dak above Baker. He's a high B tier. Dak is pretty damn consistent every year. He did get injured though at the end of last year. That being said, he will come back. He's gonna have CD. He's gonna have everyone with him. We them boys, right? And I think Dak is a solid B quarterback. Daniel Jones, put him in C tier. Put him right in front of Bryce Young, but behind Aaron Rodgers. Daniel Jones is gonna be the starting quarterback of the Colts week 1. That sounds like a hot take, but that's my thoughts on Daniel Jones. I think he's gonna be the starter week 1. It looks like he is gonna be the starter week 1, but who knows? Derek Carr recently retired, but honestly, Derek Carr is a B quarterback. I'm putting him above Baker because Derek Carr has done the most without the best wide receivers. Like, even in his early days with Oakland/Las Vegas, he did amazing things, and then he got traded to New Orleans, and then he did really good things with Michael Thomas wasn't probably on the team. I remember. It probably was just Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and a couple other players, Taysom Hill. But Derek Carr was really good for what it's worth. Drake May, sorry, dude, but you're going to have to be in the C tier. Putting Drake May in front of Anthony Richardson, but behind Bryce Young. I think Drake May is a great quarterback. Patriots really got a stud here at 3, I think, in the 2024 NFL draft. It's pretty good. Drake May, I can't say enough good things about him. He looks the part. He's going to be like Bo Nix. I'm going to put Bo Nix in B, actually. I'm going to change it right now. Put him above Baker. Yeah, I think Drake May is going to be a solid quarterback for the Patriots moving forward, considering they just got Stephon Diggs and a couple other key pieces. I'm pretty sure that's Drew Lock. And in that case, he is a D tier quarterback. I think Drew Lock shows he's got it. But at the same time, Drew Lock can easily throw you 4 picks. And, that's not going to win you football games. Throwing 4 picks, you're not going to win football games with 4 picks. So, I'm sorry, Drew Lock fans, but Drew Lock is just at a D for me. Geno Smith. Put Geno in front of... Let's put him behind Purdy. Put Purdy right here, actually, in front of Baker. I'll put Baker at the end. Geno Smith had a really good year last year. So did Sam Darnold. And they actually just swapped. So Sam Darnold went to the Seahawks, and Geno Smith went to the Raiders. Very interesting. He's going to be thrown to Brock Bowers now, which is really exciting. Brock Bowers is a really good tight end. I'll come out with a tight ends tier list sometime. I don't know when. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll also do a running back and wide receiver tier list whenever I get the chance to. But, yeah, Geno Smith's a solid quarterback. Played really well for the Seahawks last year, And it's just going to be better moving forward, honestly. Jalen Hurts is our first S. Do I put him in the S tier? I'm going to put him in high A tier. Jalen Hurts really played really well in the Super Bowl. He knows what he's doing. He's got insanely good weapons in J.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Um, he can fling that thing. He can really. He knows exactly what to do, and I think Jalen Hurts is a really great quarterback. And it's hard to bring him down too because he's so big and athletic. Jalen Milroe, put you at C. Everyone's just filling in for C. Haven't seen him play an NFL snap yet. We don't know what he's about. He was pretty good at Bama. He ran like a 4.3 40, I think. Pretty insane. Athletic as hell. Jared Goff, put him in B. I'll put him over Bo Nix right now. Jared Goff really transformed the Lions franchise, honestly. Almost took them to a Super Bowl twice. And it's just, wow. Jared Goff is really good. So is Amon-Ra St. Brown and, all their weapons. Sam Laporta. I think Jared Goff, phenomenal player. And, he really stepped up to the plate. Jane Daniels, A tier. Jane Daniels showed us last year how incredibly athletic he is. That Hail Mary against the Bears in week 15, I want to say. I don't know when that game was, but he was just a star. He brought the Commanders to a NFC title game, which is insane, ultimately losing to the Eagles, but still bringing your team from 8 and 9 to the conference championship. It's pretty good. All right, this is where I can lose some people. Joe Burrow is going in the B category, or in the A category. Sorry, not B. Joe Burrow, really great player, and the Bengals shelled out like $177 million on wide receivers. It's like, damn, that's crazy. But at the end of the day, Joe Burrow is still a really consistent quarterback. He knows how to read every single post-snap read. He knows how to get the ball out quick. He knows exactly where to go with the ball, to Jamar Chase, to T. Higgins, to anybody. Really. Okay, Jordan Love, B tier. Let's put him a little bit above. I'll put him above Bo Nix. Pretty above Bo Nix, too. Jordan Love is pretty good, too. Still has some amazing receivers in Christian Watson, and they're both also getting Matthew Golden from Texas. So there's that. Jordan Love's only going to get better as time goes on. So we're just going to find out what he's really about in the next couple of years. Josh Allen, S tier. I think Josh Allen's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think he's easily top 5 without a debate. I think my top 5 quarterbacks would be Mahomes, in no particular order. Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, Hurts, Daniels. Yeah, he's insanely good for the Bills. Brought that franchise who was terrible for the past 13 years and, brought him to the playoffs every single year and, damn near the AFC Championship game every time too. So Josh Allen, hella respect for you, bro. Justin Herbert, put you in B. Put you in between Bo Nix and Brock Purdy. Justin Herbert still has a lot to prove. He still is only like 25, 26. So Justin Herbert, I wish you the best of luck, man. I don't know what the Chargers are doing, but you do you, bro. Jameis Winston, one of my favorite quarterbacks ever. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Yeah, Jameis is going to C tier. I love Jameis. He's hella competitive. He does those funny pregame speeches and makes me laugh a little bit. But Jameis is just a dog. He's gonna be a dog for the Giants this year too. Kirk Cousins. Honestly, if this was 2 years ago, I'd put him in B. But since it's now, I'm gonna put him at low C. Kirk Cousins, man, kind of washed. I mean, you're supposed to take the Falcons team to the playoffs, but you didn't. It's not really all your fault because your defense kind of was ass. But I'm sorry, Kirk. But hey, man, hopefully this year will be your year. Plus, he was injured a lot. Kyler, put Kyler in between Brock and Jordan Love. Kyler's really fast. He's like 5'9", too, which means he has no vision over offensive linemen, but he can still thread the ball like as that Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins against the Bills was crazy. And I don't know how he saw all over everyone, but we're just going to look past that now. And, he's got Marvin Harrison Jr., which he looks much bigger than when he was a year ago. He's like built now. He's like 6'4", 240, I think. Crazy. Lamar Jackson, S tier, no question. Lamar is a 2-time MVP winner. He knows exactly how to run with the football, as you can see, for the past 5 years. And he's just an insanely good runner. Extremely athletic. He knows exactly what to do. Makes the right read. He can throw it pretty well, too. And I think Lamar is easily a top 3 quarterback. So, yeah. Mac Jones. I'm going to put you in the D tier, buddy. Mac Jones, you were supposed to be like the successor to Tom Brady, or not Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady. But didn't really work out that well. It was pretty bad. His rookie year was pretty good, but he just kind of fell off a cliff. Now I think he's with the 49ers now. And it's like, damn. But, sometimes that's just the way it goes. Mac Jones, I'm sorry, bro, but you're getting the D tier. Patrick Mahomes, putting you in S tier with Jackson and Allen. Literally, what do I have to say? Patrick Mahomes won 4 Super Bowls so far, and he's just one of the best quarterbacks ever. I mean, he's constantly just putting up insane numbers. He can make the off-schedule throws, like he can do the no-look magician shit, but he's honestly one of the most unstoppable quarterbacks ever that we'll ever see in our lifetime. Malik Willis, also, you're going to get the D treatment. He played decently well for the Packers last year. He was a good backup, but beat the hell out of us, like 36-20. But, Malik Willis is a decent backup. I can make the same argument for Will Levis. Like, they're both really good backups. But at the end of the day, I take Malik Willis over Will Levis right now. So, plus he has a little more experience. Mason Rudolph, get in that F category. There were so many games that I've watched for the Titans, and I've seen Mason Rudolph just chuck it. Like, he's thrown like 11 interceptions, and he should have never thrown those balls. 2 in the Lions game that really upsetted me, even though he had no chance against the Lions. No chance whatsoever against the Lions. But, Calvin Ridley down there somewhere. Oh, it's intercepted by Brian Branch. Wow. Yeah, Mason Rudolph, you get an F, buddy. Matt Stafford. I'm going to put Matt Stafford in B. The reason why is because Matt Stafford is one of the most clutch quarterbacks ever. And he did it with like shitty Lions teams, and now he's doing it with Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and a bunch of others. And I think if you get Matthew Stafford going again, I think he's going to come back to be really, really good. And, who knows? He might be up to something. All right, Michael Penix. I'm going to put Michael Penix in C. Put the 2 Falcons quarterbacks right here. Michael Penix hasn't shown that much this past year, but he did show really good signs of what he could be. And, he does have a lot of potential on his side. He did bring Washington to a national championship. Granted, they did lose, but, Michael Penix still a really valuable quarterback right now. So I'm going to leave him right there and see. Quinn Ewers, same thing. Haven't seen much of him. Haven't seen a snap from him in the NFL, but he played a really good college career. He's going to do some good things for the Dolphins. He's probably going to back up Tua, though, to start of the season. So we'll see how that goes. Russell Wilson, if this was like 10 years ago, I would put him in A or S. But since it's now, I'm going to have to put Russell Wilson in like the high D category, because Russell Wilson's really fell off ever since he signed with the Broncos, or he got traded to the Broncos. I think he got traded to the Broncos. Ever since he got traded to the Broncos, it's just been very bad for Russell Wilson. But he's been okay some games, but he's not the best option. I think they're going to start Jameis in New York over Russell Wilson. So it's going to go Jameis, Wilson, and then I think they drafted Will Howard, right? No, the Steelers drafted Will Howard. Who did the Giants quarterbacks? Jackson Dart. That's right. Jackson Dart's going to be a third string. He's just going to learn under Jameis and Russell Wilson, which are two pretty good quarterbacks to learn from, but that's just me. Sam Darnold. Do I put him in B? I'm going to put him in B tier. Screw it. Sam Darnold, once again, phenomenal year last year. Really good. Had a really good case to be like in the top 5 of MVP voting. I think he was in the top 5 of MVP voting, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not, though. It was probably Saquon, Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Derrick Henry, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, Sam Darnold, crazy consistency last year. 35 touchdowns, I think, with the Sam Darnold. Yeah. 35 touchdowns. Yeah. Pretty good numbers for the Vikings last year, you know. Credit to Sam Darnold, turning his career around. Shedeur Sanders. We're going to put Shedeur in the C category. We're putting all the rookie quarterbacks in the C category. Just going to be clear. That's just their baseline right now. Maybe we'll change it later, but for right now, they're going to be C because they haven't played a snap yet. Shedeur Sanders, you were supposed to be a top 10 pick, but you fell all the way to like around 5. Come on now. CJ Stroud. I'm going to put him in A tier. Because I'm also going to move Dak into A tier as well. Because CJ Stroud really turned around the Texans franchise as well. He was the perfect successor to Sean Watson after he had that whole massage scandal. And you can read it all you want. It's very interesting, to say the least. But, you know, CJ Stroud, good quarterback. Really good quarterback. And he knows exactly who to throw to. He knows how to throw to Nico Collins and, you know, John Mechie. Is their tight end, Dalton Schultz. He's a really good runner, too. So, CJ Stroud, you get an A. Trevor Lawrence, man. Put you in the D category. You know, nothing against you, Trevor, but you've been kind of a letdown. I'm not going to lie. You've been kind of a letdown, but you're honestly not the worst quarterback on this list. I'm going to give you some grace. Put you in C. Trevor Lawrence is not terrible by any means, but he just hasn't matured yet, so to say. Only has one playoff game under his belt. Part of that is because the Jags are pretty ass, but other than that, I'm sorry, T-Law, but you're going in the C category. Next up, Tua Tagovailoa. I'm put 2 in C as well. He gets hurt all the time. Injuries are just so terrible, and you know he always does something with his head. And like they always claim, he's gonna get a new helmet with new protection for concussions and shit. But I'm not buying it. He keeps on landing on his head. He doesn't know how to slide. He doesn't know what to. I don't know. I think that Tua has some more growing up, so to say, on the field. And you know, if he's a little more careful, I'd probably bump him up to B. But for right now, I'm going to put him in C tier. I'm going to put him above Bryce Young and Drake May. Let's move this up, actually. Let's put Trevor there. Let's put Tua there. This is my 2025-2026 season tier list. I'm sorry if you can't agree with every single pick. My fault. Let me know what you would change down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. I appreciate all your support. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload new videos like this. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye-bye.